welcome back to Trucking with Velox 18. It is bright and early in the morning and we're getting started, man. We're getting started. We got to get home today. We're getting home and this load doesn't deliver until tomorrow. They haven't confirmed my delivery appointment yet, which I find curious. This broker's kind of treating me like a company driver. They didn't give me my pickup number until I was on site at the pickup, and now they're withholding the delivery appointment, saying they're still waiting to hear back. So I might just call the receiver myself, set up my own appointment, and screw whatever they're doing, whatever games they're playing. I think that they have their own company trucks, and they just kind of treat the owner ops, the outside carriers the same as their company drivers. Like, we'll tell you what you need to know when you need to know it. And I'm like, yeah, that's not how I roll. I got to make plans, man. But anyway, I'm warming up the truck. I just went on a wild goose chase. There's a little hissing, a little air hissing. I was looking for it. I heard it just like on the downpipe, off the turbo, and tightened up a clamp. Still can hear it. So that kind of explains my loss of fuel mileage since last weekend. It's just the tiniest little hiss, and I think it's worse now than it was yesterday, because yesterday I thought I heard it, but I was looking around for it and I couldn't find it, and then today it was a little worse. So then I was like grabbing every clamp. It was tight. I mean, the clamp's tight, but I can still hear air escaping from somewhere, either the top clamp or the bottom clamp. And the only reason I know that is because when I pull on the downpipe, it stops. So I know it's one of those clamps isn't seated right. I tried tightening them up. It got a little better. It got about where it was yesterday, so not as noticeable. But today it was really noticeable. I was like, man, that explains why I was paying getting such bad fuel mileage. I think I got I was like 4.9 or something like that the other day, and I'm like, I'm not hauling but that bad. Like, I'm not going. It was a heavy load, but I'm not going up any mountains, no hills. I wasn't going 80 miles an hour. Like, I shouldn't be getting that bad of fuel mileage. But anyway, I digress. This is a long intro to say that we're heading home, and we're gonna go roll the music now. I gotta put fuel in. I'll put fuel in, you guys roll the music, and then we'll get started down the road. Ready? Go! That was almost like football. Ready, break! Roll the music! Up, and yeah, we're leaving a little later than I wanted to. It's 7:30, but you see, this guy might want to turn into the fuel island, so I'm going to stay over here on the left, and that is what he's doing. All right. So I was a little bit later this morning because I woke up, and then I was getting everything set to go, doing my walk around, and I'm like, man, I can hear that little air leak or whatever it was, and I was like, all right, I gotta find what that is, because that's like, I heard it yesterday's walk around, but then today I was like, okay, that's not just like, because the air breathers hiss a little bit, you can hear them like pulling air in, like there's things that, there's certain noises that you know are normal, and then this one is an air leak that you can kind of hear it more than I would try to show you guys, but the fact is that with all the other noises in there, I don't think it would come through on the video, because it's not even something you can hear. Like, there's another guy parked down the way from me, and I think he couldn't quite hear it until I started pulling on that downpipe, and then you could hear it kind of close the gap or whatever it was doing. So it kind of like all of a sudden, you could hear it stop. But anyway, so spent some time doing that this morning, and then now we're rolling. But we got about 8 hours to go, and I wanted to leave here at 7 so I can get down there at 2. But we're leaving closer to 7:30. It'll probably still be good. I'm just trying to get through Nashville before it gets too busy. But I also don't want to hit Cincinnati too early. Dayton and Cincinnati, I want to roll through there pretty easy too. We got a little over an hour to Dayton, and then Cincy is, I don't know, another 45 minutes past that. So about 2 hours to Cincinnati, a little over an hour to Dayton, something like that. But yeah, man. So, and then I cleaned my windshield this morning, and I'm like, there's where that rock hit yesterday. I heard a rock hit my windshield yesterday, and I thought I got away with it. I thought there was no chip, but lo and behold, once I cleaned the windshield and got it cleaned up, I could see the chip. I'm like, dude. Oh, and then there was a freaking strap on the road yesterday, but it wasn't like the strap only. It was like the binder side of the strap. So it was a big old metal piece on the road yesterday, and I knew my front tire hit it. I heard it boom, but it didn't whip up under my half fender. It didn't make any other noise than just kind of, I thought I just clipped it with my tire. So I checked my tire was good, but my little corner light down there on my bumper, that got taken out. So lost my corner light on this trip, got a chip in my windshield, and those things aren't even as worrisome as the leak I got, exhaust leak on the just past the turbo. That's going to cost me more money in fuel, so I got to go home because it's not fixed. I got to go home and I got to loosen it all the way up, and then pull the sorry, that ice just bothered me. I gotta loosen it all the way up and then see if I can reseat that in there. I don't know, I'll probably call Martin and just say, hey, is there is there a seal that can wear out in there, or a gasket of some sort that I should pull that off of and see what I can do. To me, it's it's a hose clamp. I think that's something that's in my within my I think that's doable for me to loosen and tighten a hose clamp. Yeah, I should be able to handle that. If not, I should get my CDL bag. All right, let's get on down the road. I've been talking long enough. We'll go through Ohio, Kentucky, and then down into Tennessee. So, yeah, let's go fast motion. Let's go. practice bubble off to the left right there. Bengals put off having an indoor practice facility for a long time, a lot of years, where they were kind of a laughing stock of the league because they're up here in Ohio, and they didn't have a practice bubble. And then last year when they played deep into the playoffs, you know, you're playing in January, you need a practice bubble. So they were having to take a bus to go and you know, practice in like up in Dayton or something like that. So anyway, now they got their own bubble. Exciting. We're making it into Kentucky, and yeah, we shouldn't be. I mean, we've got like 5 hours left, something like that. So Kentucky, let's go. All right, I'm gonna hop off the interstate here. We're on Interstate 65, headed south towards Nashville, and we're gonna stop here at this 19 fuel stop I've stopped at a few times, and use the restroom, and then grab a little bite to eat, just a little snack, and then get right back on the road because I don't want to spend too much time stopping, because I want to make sure that I don't have to take a half-hour break. I'd like to just get down through Nashville and park the truck and, you know, be done, and not end up having to take a stinking 30-minute break, like, you know, just outside the home base. That's silly. All right. Cool. So get something to eat. Use the restroom. All right. Map says we got about 2.5 hours left to get down there, and the broker finally gave me my information for my delivery. So my delivery appointment's at 8 a.m. tomorrow. So we'll roll over there a little earlier than that. I'm trying to have a lunch appointment with my pastor, but we'll see if I can get done quick enough. It's Taylor Farms, so you never know, man. Could take hours. But usually that's on the loading side, I think. I think getting unloaded, they might be a little quicker. I hope so. At least they were last time I went there, so. I got my lunch. See that lunch bowl? And some spicy pickles. We got the weather going, because that's what happens to my truck when I leave. My phone disconnects. All right, I gotta get rolling. You guys ready for this? Let's go. All right, we've got about a mile to go before we hit our exit. We're gonna go and park at the Big Rig parking lot, where I usually park when I've got a load. I wanna park with the reefer running. I go and park over there at the Big Rig parking, they call it. It's a gated, surveilled, lighted truck parking lot. Oh, this guy wants to get over in front of me. Anyway, I don't like this exit too much, but it is what it is. Anyway, so we're gonna get off over here and go back over the freeway and get on our way to going home. I'm gonna drop the trailer again and just bobtail home. That way I can leave early in the morning tomorrow morning. Don't have to worry about messing up Jessica's rhythm and routine with the kids in the morning. I'll just wake up, bobtail over where I need to go. So yeah, we've only been driving for 7 hours and 15 minutes. Well, not even driving, but you know, I've been on duty 7 hours and 15 minutes. So we made quick work of this day, quick work of this drive. You know, we put down I didn't see how many miles it was total, but whatever it was, we made quick work of it, all right? However many it was, we got them done quickly, and so now I get to go home and enjoy my family for this evening. We'll make this delivery tomorrow, and then yeah, start it over again next week, I guess. I don't know. But let me get in here and get this thing parked up. All right, we're in here. They send you a little QR code. So I got to use my phone. They text it to you, and you got to use your phone to get in the gate there. So I got that done, son. But get over here. I like to park directly across from one of the cameras. That way I feel extra safe. I don't know. But this looks like as good a spot as any. I'll just come in here and line it up. And shoot, man, we'll get parked up, and I'll talk to you guys more bobtailing home. How about that? Oh yeah, son. We got it dropped. I dropped it like it's hot. Man, I like it when the plan comes together. Just gotta say that. But everything, everything went quick today. Yesterday I planned that if I stopped in Beaver Dam, Ohio, that I would be able to get home in one drive shift and not have to take a break. So sure enough, that's what I did, man. No traffic. I mean, we slowed down a little bit in Nashville, but you can barely call that traffic. I mean, it's not really traffic. We just slowed down a little bit. We got guys turning in here off the roads. We're gonna stay back pretty far, give them room to get in here. It's not a super narrow road, but it's not a super wide road either, so we'll give a little extra room, and then now we'll move up. Hopefully no more trucks come in between the time that let's see. Oh, they just don't use blinkers. Oh, cool. Yeah. Just make me sit here and wait for you, even though you're turning. Jerkwad. All right. I'm on my way home, man. First time in 8 days. This is day 8, and well, I guess we'll break down the whole trip tomorrow. But I'll be honest, I'm kind of over it. But you know, we'll see. We'll see what happens, because I got some ideas. I know I've been saying that, but the reason I say it is because to let you guys know that this isn't like, I don't feel like I'm crushing it right now. And so because I don't feel like I'm crushing it, like I'm not, things, I don't want things to stay the way they are. And I have lots of ideas on ways to kind of
you know, help and change things and rearrange things and run different, and some other ideas. And I got some big ideas that I don't even want to share, because the big ideas, sometimes they take years and years and years to make happen. So I'm just kind of letting you guys know, though, anytime I talk about like my numbers and kind of the money I'm making running this one truck by myself and trying to get home and all that, I always tend to automatically think about like, yeah, but this isn't the goal. What I'm doing isn't the goal. This isn't, like, being gone this much isn't the goal. Making this amount of money isn't the goal. There's bigger goals, and there's ways that I can try to maybe speed that up, even in the, you know, market conditions we're in. So I've got ideas. It's just a matter of kind of letting things play out a little bit, kind of just knocking on some doors and seeing what opens, and then also just making sure I know. There's one thing to have an idea, it's another thing to be like prepared to execute it, and that's where someone like me who gets a new idea every day has to be careful, because if I just chase down every idea I had, nothing would ever pan out, because you gotta make sure you're prepared to set yourself up for success. And so anyway, so I just kind of said that without thinking about it, like, but we got some ideas, because I think it just naturally comes out, because I'm kind of uncomfortable where I'm at right now. This isn't making me like being gone for 8 days straight to make the money I made at the rate per mile I made it. Doesn't make me like I don't feel like putting those numbers out there like hey, look at what you can do in this market, you know, do like I do. Like, no, don't do what I'm doing right now. That no one should follow my example at this moment. But hey, we're getting by. That's kind of the name of the game during this time. And if you want to do more than get by, then you gotta be smarter and not just work harder. But that's kind of where I'm at, is I'm weighing out all the ideas to work a little smarter. Gotta work a little smarter, folks. But anyway, all right. I'll close out the video once we get to the house. We got a little drive through the countryside here to get there, and shoot, we'll get over there and we'll wrap the video up. Maybe we'll say hi to Gus. I think they're gone. I think they're not home from school yet. So we'll I might have to wait a little bit for them to get home from school, but that's what we'll do. We'll just get home, hang out, and then I think I'll get a little footage of Gus. Actually, he's been sick. Maybe I won't get any footage of Gus. He may not feel up to it. Jessica said he's feeling a little bit better today, but he's been out of school for a couple days, so yeah, I don't know. I'll close out the video when we get to the house. That I do know. Somehow, some way, I'll close out the video.
Hey everybody, I made it home. As you can see, there she is. There's Gus over there. Made it home to the family. Yeah, I will be delivering my load tomorrow morning. Gonna get there at 7. Delivery time's at 8 a.m. Tomorrow, just stuff with the fam. Kids are gonna be at school. Gus will probably stay home one more day. He kind of has a cold, sick thing going on, but anyways, yeah, I drove through Cincy today. It was awesome. My Bengals, I forget who they're playing Sunday. I can't remember. Anyways, yeah, so we made it home. You hear that? The birds. And we'll go over the numbers tomorrow after I deliver the load. Hopefully it's a quick delivery. And yeah, getting to enjoy my weekend. Miles is coming home this weekend. Super stoked to see him. And Gus turns 6 on Sunday. What's up, buddy? You want to say something? Come here. Come here, bud. Say something. Come here. I want to be in the shade. Hey, let's go see what he wants. Oh, here we come. The sun. What do you want to say?
Come on, these.
What do you want to say?
Where are you walking like that?
Where?
Where are you walking like that?
I don't know what he wants to do. All right.
Where are you walking like that?
We'll see you guys tomorrow morning. Peace out.